Welcome back to Weekend Dawn on Channel 405. My name is Jacob. This is Liesel. We're with you between Saturday and Sunday at around 6 o'clock, and we wrap things up at 9 a.m. And our feature today, we speak to Makhosazana Sekhwama, founder of Handwoven Homeware that is currently being exhibited at the Paris Design Week. The bespoke homeware products are created from recycled waste fabric materials from the local clothing industry.
Yeah, so her hand weaving skills has been instrumental in such a way that it's empowered and create jobs for women at large who live in Oliver Bosch. It's a township, of course, located just near the Centurion region in Pretoria. Well, Makhosazana, of course, joins us now on this feature to chat about how she's been flying the flag high for us. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
How did you get into the weaving business?
All right, it started as a hobby, actually. When my daughter was 2 years old, I started to make beanies and scarves for her, just like my mother had made for us when we were little, because she's always crocheted. And then one day I discovered this thick cotton yarn, and I started experimenting with it. And then I was making, small baskets and that, and, it grew into me. And soon enough, I had stock, and I thought, okay, maybe I could sell this. And I took it to a local market and started, showcasing what I had made. And surprisingly, there was so much interest, and then people started placing orders. They started now guiding, the creativity, what I should make, and, the colors, the sizes. And, then it became a business, just like that.
But I want to know about this Paris Design Week. How did you get into that? And when you heard the news, what was your real reaction?
All right. Earlier this year, I collaborated with one of the local designers, Omni Design. And then, so I made one very beautiful throw that was in one of the rooms at Design Joburg. And then I was discovered then by a local agency, local designers who actually exhibit in Paris. So they approached me and they said they would like to take some of the pieces and exhibit in this upcoming Paris week, and which is Mason and Objects. And then that's how my objects went, my products went into the Paris week.
How were they received when you got to showcase on such a platform?
Yeah, well, so far
so good.
The reception is great because the week is still going on. It started on the 5th. It's going to finish on the 10th of September. So far the interest is great, and we're going to be receiving a lot of orders.
You know, the great thing about this is that if you look at the value chain of what you've literally turned your hobby into a money-making machine.
Exactly.
But the impact it's had on other people, you're helping to empower women and create jobs.
Employing people,
Exactly.
Yes.
Because now I can't just do it alone. I need help. So I've been able to equip a couple of women. So it's about 4 or 5 women that I empower through project basis employment. So we work in my house actually right now.
Wow.
And so we make this basket, and they really are enjoying it, and this is their way of also earning income. So
How many
I'm
people
able to,
do you employ in total?
it's about 5 ladies right now. Yeah, 5 ladies that work with me, and we create this homeware items, baskets, rugs, there's throws, there is buffets, a whole lot. So, but mostly we do bespoke orders. So, and we also exhibit in local markets every weekend. Waterfall Market, that's where I am every Sunday, and so there's a whole stock. So this is my way of making sure that not only to make bespoke items, and that there is stock that we keep moving around, that the ladies can always have work.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now I'm watching this right now. I don't visit the likes of Waterfall Market, but I want to also bespoke and order something for myself. How do I get in touch with you?
All right. You can send us a message. We have a Facebook page. It's Rosa Handmade in SA. Instagram, Rosa_handmade in SA. And we also have an online store, www.rosahandmade.co.za. So you get in touch with us.
rosahandmade.co.za.
That's right.
What's the turnaround time for instance, for like one of the visuals that we saw now, the one with the pot plant and the
basket.
The basket with the pot plant.
Look,
what's the turnaround time?
We're extremely fast. So within 2 days or so, you're able to, because, for the past 2 years, I have been doing this. And so myself and the ladies, we've become very fast and very efficient in the way that we will make without compromising quality.
Wow.
What do you think the bigger picture looks like for you? It was a hobby, you said.
Yes.
And now, obviously, it's a fully fledged run business. But What's the bigger picture?
Look, based on how it's been received, you know, the future is limitless in where we can go, because now we're tapping into international markets as far as Paris. I mean, Africa, I'm interested in getting deep into Africa and the world and design and have some of our bespoke items and galleries and, you know, everywhere.
How do you choose the patterns and the themes, and what do you use to explore that?
You know, the patterns, especially the throws and the rugs that you've seen on my website, those, they come with inspiration such as from nature as well as seasonal. So I've got some items that were made in the heat of the summer. And there was a rug that I made that was African sun, because it was hot. And I felt that the sun is unapologetic and it's out there and it's hot, it's scorching. And so, yeah, inspiration comes in different ways. But most of the time, I just pick up a hook and I start putting colors together and something comes out. And surprisingly, I look at what I've created and I'm amazed. Even my mother looks at the work that I make and said, no, I don't believe that you're making such beautiful things. Yeah.
I love how the world's embracing Africa. I mean, we constantly see this, and they're looking to us for inspiration. So when you go and you give your designs, I mean, how do you feel, or I don't know, equate that for yourself to know that we are the magic that they're looking for?
Exactly. I mean, the world is looking at Africa. We're now a focal point in terms of artistry in what we can produce in many different spheres. So that says to us that Africa is striving to become, you know, the best in the world, and that our artistry is legit and is right up there. It's on par with world standards, if not above.
Yes.
So the platforms that we get to showcase our works is amazing. Yeah.
So do you plan on opening your own store sometime? What's the bigger picture here?
I would very much love to open my stores all around the world.
Yes.
Where we can, you know, because it's not only limited to here in South Africa. I plan to take my work all over the world, and then that way keep empowering the ladies locally. So my focus is, as long as we produce locally, and we're equipping more ladies to work with us, and then we can distribute all over world outlets, retails, and so we definitely are looking into that picture.
Okay, what's the cheapest thing I could order versus the most expensive thing I could order?
The price range.
I'm just thinking about the price range. I'm thinking...
Yeah, well, you get pot planters that are 200 and something that are much smaller, you know.
Like 250 Rand, for instance, for a small pot.
A small pot
there we go.
plant,
Like the one on the screen.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, a small pot plant, that's about 15 centimeter by 15 centimeters. So now we've got exact measurements.
And then you get bigger from there.
Then you get bigger from there. Then you get, maybe you get then a throw, a large throw, patent throw. Those are about 1.5. And then, you know, you have baskets about 600 and something. So yeah, you know, the prices are still very much reasonable, given the work that goes into it. Because as fast as we are in creating, it doesn't mean that, you know, it's easy, but it does take a lot of time to create each product.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm totally blown away. I really am. Thank you. I think your work is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And I think you should just continue inspiring other people there to chase their own dreams by turning a hobby into a profitable business.
That's right. Yeah.
And literally making an impact on the global stage.
Yeah, that's fantastic. This is really great. Do you want to just give us your website again?
It's www.rosahandmade.co.za.
rosahandmade.co.za. And you're also Rosa Handmade on the likes of Facebook and Instagram as well.
Yes, on Instagram is Rosa_handmade in SA. Facebook is Rosa Handmade in SA. Yes, so we take
Rosa Handmade in SA.
Yeah.
Well, we are just done. We feel so inspired.
Got enough people who are changing the narrative about our country, and these are the kinds of stories that we need to focus on as we transition and unify as a nation. I'm proud to be South African.
Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Wow, that was Makhosazana Sekhwama, founder of Rosa Handmade SA.